Hi guys. So for today's homework, it's just going to be some really quick and easy practice problems over Pythagorean theorem. Nothing too complicated. So those of you who are doing really good with it already, this should be really easy for you. Those of you who are struggling, this should just be some good practice for you since we do have our quiz tomorrow. This is page 5 in your packet. Okay, so let's go ahead and label our A, B, and C for number 1. Remember, the hypotenuse is always the diagonal. So here we're going to do A squared plus 17 squared equals 19 squared. Ooh, I need a calculator. Okay. So 17 squared is 289. And 19 squared is 361. So when the numbers are on different sides like this, you have to subtract. So subtract 289. And that's 72. So A square is 72, so remember you have to take the square root. So the square root of 72. And this iPhone calculators are the worst calculators. Ugh. I can't stand them. I'm going to run and get a calculator real quick. So the square root of 72, that would be 8.48, approximately 8.5. Okay? All right, number 2, let's label. Here's our hypotenuse, here's our A, and here's our B. So we have 5 squared plus 13 squared equals C squared. So 5 squared is 25. 13 squared is 169. And then you add those together. You get 194. That's the area of the hypotenuse, so you still have to take the square root to get the side length. So the square root of that is approximately 13.9. Okay. Label, label, label number 3. There's C. We can make this A and B. So we have 10 squared plus B squared equals 20 squared. 10 squared is 100. 20 squared is 400. Okay, they're on different sides, so we do have to subtract 100. And that's 300 equals B squared. So the square of B is 300. So the square root of 300 is approximately 17.3. Okay. Number 4. Label. Hypotenuse is C. These are A and B. So we have 5 squared plus 14 squared equals C squared. So that's 5 squared is 25. 196. Add those together. And that's 221. So the square of C is 221, so we take the square root to find the side. And that's approximately 14.9. Or 14.86. Okay, so for 5 through 9, there's no picture, but we do know what A, B, and C are, so we can just plug them in. So A is 12, so 12 squared plus 5 squared equals C squared. So 144 plus 25 is 169. So the square root of 169 is 13. That's not approximate. It actually is a whole number 13. Okay. So A is 8 squared plus B squared equals 10 squared. So 64 plus B squared equals 100. And they're on different sides, so we subtract. 100 minus 64 is 36. So B squared equals 36, and the square root of 36 is 6. So B is 6. All right. 7. A is 15. So we're going to start off with 15 squared plus B squared equals 17 squared. 17 squared is 289. 15 squared is 225. So again, they're on different sides, so we subtract. And you get B squared equals 64. And the square root of 64 is 8. So B is 8. Okay? I'm going to write this one over here. So here we don't have our A, so we're finding A. B is 40. And C, that equals C, which is 50. 40 squared is 1600. 50 squared is 2500. Okay, so they're on different sides, so subtract. And you get A squared equals 900. So the square root of 900 is A. And the square root of 900 is 30. Okay. For number 9, we don't know A, so A squared plus B squared, which is 2, equals 4 squared. So 2 times 2 is 4, and then 4 times 4 is 16. They're on different sides, so subtract 4. And A squared equals 12. So the square root of 12 for A would be approximately 3.46 or 3.5. Alright guys, so this was just some easy practice to do just to help hone your skill. So I will see you tomorrow.